Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. But probably that's the way of the world. When we have finally learned something, we're too old to apply it, and so it goes, wave after wave, generation after generation. No one learns anything at all from anyone else. You may turn into an archangel, a fool, or a criminal. No one will see it. But when a button is missing, everyone sees that. Life is a disease, brother, and death begins already at birth. Every breath, every heartbeat is a moment of dying, a little shove toward the end. Strange how complicated we can make things just to avoid showing what we feel. I wandered through the streets thinking of all the things I might have said and might have done had I been other than I was. I did not want to think so much about her. I wanted to take her as an unexpected, delightful gift that had come and would go again, nothing more. I meant not to give room to the thought that it could ever be more. I knew too well that all love has the desire for eternity and that therein lies its eternal torment. Nothing lasts, nothing. Keep things at arm's length. If you let anything come too near, you want to hold on to it. And there is nothing a man can hold on to. A man can gasp out his life beside you and you feel none of it. Pity, sympathy, sure, but you don't feel the pain. Your belly is whole and that's what counts. A half-yard away someone's world is snuffled out in roaring agony and you feel nothing. That's the misery of the world. Sometimes I used to think that one day I should wake up, and all that had been would be over. Forgotten, sunk, drowned. Nothing was sure, not even memory. To forget is the secret of eternal youth. One grows old only through memory. There's much too little forgetting. Why does a man live? In order to think about it. I want to think, and at the same time that's the last thing in the world I want to do. No soldier outlives 1,000 chances, but every soldier believes in chance and trusts his luck. Never do anything complicated when something simple will serve as well. It's one of the most important secrets of living. Courage is the fairest adornment of youth. We have our dreams because without them we could not bear the truth. Everyone saves someone at least once, just as he kills someone at least once, even though he may not know it. Good or ill, life is life. You only realize that when you have to risk it. It's no shame to be born stupid, only to die stupid. But that's what mankind is like. They only prize what they no longer possess. Nothing is the mirror in which you see the world. It's not much. You begin by thinking there is something extraordinary about it. But you'll find out, when you've been out in the world a while longer, unhappiness is the commonest thing there is. I've not much interest in the important things of life, only in the beautiful things. Just this lilac here makes me happy. Then when I am sad and understand nothing anymore, I say to myself that it's better to die while you still want to live, than to die and want to die. No matter how improbable an assertion is, if it is made with enough assurance, it has an affect. The more primitive a man is, the better he believes himself to be. Human beings are a much worse poison than schnapps or tobacco. We know only that in some strange and melancholy way we have become a wasteland. All the same, we are not often sad. Our damnable memory is a sieve. It wants to survive, and survival is only possible through forgetfulness. One always expects something else. It is very queer that the unhappiness of the world is so often brought on by small men. It was a melancholy secret that reality can arouse desires but never satisfy them. They are more to me than life. These voices, they are more than motherliness and more than fear. They are the strongest, most comforting thing there is. I am thinking of those strange moments when unexpectedly a kind of second sight, like a deceptive memory, seems suddenly to give us glimpses of many earlier lives. The train goes slowly. From time to time it stops, so that the dead can be taken off. It stops a lot. Through the years our business has been killing. It was our first calling in life. Our knowledge of leaf ice limited to death. Someday perhaps our time will be known as the age of irony. Not the witty irony of the 18th century, but the stupid or malignant irony of a crude age of technological progress and cultural aggression. Life is a disease, and death begins already at birth. Every breath, every heartbeat is a moment of dying, a little shove toward the end.